I'm here at the Republican National Convention with Jeff Bermant, the owner, the inventor, the creator of TUSK. You have heard me refer to TUSK several times. TUSK is the search engine that you should be using instead of Google or any of these others that claim to be decent, but they all have a hard liberal bias. Jeff,
Yes.
Thank you. What are you doing? What is TUSK? I'm giving you the floor.
Oh, thanks, Dan, and great to see you again. So TUSK, I invented, or my team invented TUSK because we felt that the right was being censored. And I felt, particularly in search, which is, this is a search engine and a browser, and I felt like you can't keep censoring us. And now all DuckDuckGo, Brave, Bing,
Yeah.
they all are censoring you, and they're all showing you left propaganda. And I was like, that's not fair. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah, our own research bears this out. Google is the worst. Sometimes Bing and DuckDuckGo and Brave will produce better search results than Google does, but usually they're very similar.
Yeah.
TUSK is the one that stands out for being neutral.
Yeah, and the way we've done this, we came up with an algorithm that actually knows left from right. So the articles, now you might get like for instance, a newspaper writer who's to the left, but he works for Fox News. That's possible, but I haven't seen much of that. So what we do is we go in and rank the left, so that if you wanted to see something about the Biden laptop and you wanted to hear what the left was saying about it, you can easily go and find that out. It's just one press of a button. If you have the center, and we're working on the center to even be better, more robust, you'll get about a 50-50. So you'll get, when I say 50-50, you'll get like a Fox News and you might get a CNN.
Yeah.
Now, when you go to the right, we have an algorithm that says, show me only periodicals or research on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you get Breitbart. You're not digging down 6 pages on Google or DuckDuckGo or the other, looking for these articles on the right. They're right up in front of you.
So what I really like about this is that what you're not doing is saying, if you hit center, because you do a search and then you can modify that search with left, center, or right.
Correct.
What you're not doing is saying, here are the middle of the road articles if you click center. Instead, you're getting a balance of left and right.
Yeah.
So you're getting both perspectives in one shot.
Exactly. Exactly. I think it would be extremely difficult to do the I don't know many moderate, companies that are out there that give you both sides. But what we've done is we didn't do a mix. So you get, and it's going to get better, by the way. We just made a fabulous deal that's really going to help us, and that's going to give us more leverage to do center, left, and right. So you might get a CNN, you get a Fox News. Mm-hmm. But if you want to do your research or anything else, and you want to be with a conservative company, then you'll pick the right, and you'll see all the right. And we're going to have fabulous advertising, and we're doing an affiliate shopping program. I got a lot of things up my sleeve.
Yeah.
And we're getting into schools, which I'm so excited about.
Now, I have been approached scores of times by entrepreneurs over the years who have said, we don't like what we see on Facebook or Twitter, the old Twitter especially, of course, or Google, so I'm going to create my own alternative. And they quickly go by the wayside. There's one bank that has withstood the test of time, Old Glory Bank. That is a bank where you are not going to fear for being canceled. And TUSK has also has the staying power. You guys are still in it. And we at the Media Research Center, we use it. We tell everybody to use it because it's the search engine that is not biased.
And it's gonna improve over time. It's a fabulous opportunity for investors as well as for the user, which this all started when I realized that they were censoring me on Google. And I was like, wait, stop. I'm not going to put up with this. I'll build my own. I wrote a check for $2 million out of my pocket last year, and we built our own browser and search engine.
And I do lots of media, and I'm constantly explaining to people who don't know the impact Google has on what people think they know. It's easy to understand if Facebook takes down your account or
Yes.
takes down a post. That's easy to understand. It's harder to understand how search results are being manipulated. How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know?
They are being manipulated, and I can tell you how they do it. So what they do is they do a ranking, and they put, this, what we've done is do the same thing, ranking, but we've ranked left and right. So what they do is they come in and do a ranking that says first ranking, let's say, is CNN. Second ranking is something else on the left. On the right, they'll say Fox News. But what they do is they bury Fox News down to page 6. So you might get an occasional Fox News on them. But let's say Breitbart, let's say your firm, or let's say Breitbart. You got to go to 6, 8, 10 pages down to find that article you're looking for. Versus TUSK, you'll see all of them in a row. There's Breitbart story and whatever else is seeping up. We don't censor anything. I honestly don't believe in censorship. I think it's a terrible thing.
Yeah, well, that's because you're still a great American.
Yes.
I don't know. There's this censorship creep that's going on in America where people, like in academia, are saying that free speech is dangerous. Free speech is bad. And what I think they really mean is speech that opposes the views I have might win out, and I don't want somebody else's policy views to win the day. So I'm going to try to censor anybody who doesn't agree with me.
Yeah, no, it's really true. Just, I spend time watching CNN, MSNBC, Fox. I'm mostly a Fox News and some of the right-leaning things. But you see it all the time, and they lie like crazy, and they lie on the web. They have no conscience about lying to you.
Yeah,
absolutely no conscience.
Yeah, I mean, here we are at the Republican National Convention, just days after Donald Trump was shot, and today the media is shocked that Joe Biden's health is so poor, and shocked that there is hot temper out there being directed at Trump, causing somebody to do something insane like try to shoot a candidate.
Yeah.
When the media, they've been in on it, and big tech, most of these big tech platforms are in on it too.
Yeah, it's like a it's like a ball of I don't know what the word is, where they're just caballing everything, and they lie to you. That's the one thing that I'm very proud of. We don't lie to you. We're going to give you results. We're going to show you the results. We're going to help you. Now we're going into schools, and I love the school play. It's nonprofit, and what it's going to be teaching is, first of all, the teachers get to make up their own lesson plans and ship them around the country, which is going to be really fun to see what they come up. And it's all categories. The other thing that we're going to do is go in and teach classes about morals, about history, U.S. history, about etiquette, because it's really clear. I mean, I've read these stories where the kids are going to, when they're out of college, are going to interviews, and they have to bring mommy and daddy to the interview because they don't know how to talk to anybody. So we're specifically going to teach them how to talk to people and how to get ready for an interview and how to show yourself off. These are all things you and I already know how to do. But this generation is being coddled so much, and they're to the left, that they don't understand it. So they don't understand capitalism, and capitalism's a good thing. They don't understand any of that stuff. So that's my job in the schools, is to help kids, because if we don't start with the kids, it's too late, right? When you get to be 40-year-olds, good luck getting a person to the left to come over to the right. It occasionally happens, but not often. So you got to start early with those kids.
Jeff, thank you so much for being with us. TUSK is an amazing product.
Thank you, Dan.
I really see it as one of the most important new technologies that will help save our country.
Thank you, Dan. Pleasure to be with you again.
Thanks.